Independent minds for a better Liberia! Approve this song. Independent minds, independent hearts. Rise, Liberia. The time is now. Together we stand. Together we build for a brighter tomorrow. Oh, yeah. Wake up, Liberia. Hear the call today. The future is waiting. Don't turn away. With courage and purpose, let hope arise. A nation can prosper when vision leads our eyes. Vote for a leader with vision. Oh, a leader with purpose and mission. To move Liberia forward, hand in hand. Together we'll build our promised land. The change is now. Our youth, the change is in your hands. Oh, stand up.
5 priorities we have. Our first priority is infrastructure. Simply put, it's electricity, it's roads, it's water, and it's internet and cell phone connectivity across Liberia. We have to invest in infrastructure. That is the top priority. That's the basis on which we can and will do everything else. The second priority for us is job creation. There are too many unemployed, underemployed, and unemployable Liberians. The unemployment rate is over 85%. And therefore, job creation is our next priority, creating jobs for the Liberian people. The next priority is agriculture. We are a country that do not feed ourselves. These are things we can do for ourselves. We should be producing rice to feed ourselves. And my commitment is that by the end of my first term in office, we will be self-sufficient in rice production. And within education, we are focused on vocational training, teachers training, and adult education. But we have to educate our young people because, again, that's how we can help them create jobs. That's how we can train farmers. And so these things are all linked together. And our final priority in terms of the what's is health. Because you can have good infrastructure, you can have a good job, you can feed yourself, you can have great education, but if you don't have your health, it doesn't matter. And so health is our fifth priority, and there we're focused on primary health care and preventive health care.
So I supported Joseph Parker, knowing that by 2023 he'll be tired.
Okay.
Knowing that 2023 he'll be tired, he could have a good heart, everything good, but the brain is going down. You're not holding the end, you're moving down the hill. This is nature. My father, right now, I buy him pamper. Every day I gotta buy a pamper. There's a man who bought me pamper before. Mm-hmm. I'm buying pamper now because the time has reached. So I thought the old man could be president in 2017 and run for this. And he himself said, he said, when you win, you run for one term. He said, when you win, you run for one term. He himself said it. He said, when you win, you run for one term. He himself said it. He said, when you win, you run for one term. He himself said it. He said, when you win, you run for one term. He himself said it. He himself said it. I agree with him. 2023, no, I disagree. In my mind, he should rest, find somebody else.
Good morning, guys. Tuzon, Alex, good morning. And also from Kelvin from Sano, good morning. How are you guys today? And also, you can hear me? Kelvin from Sano, good, how are you guys today? Right? All right. I know you guys can hear me.
Hello?
And also,
I'm doing great. Tucson, they just have the poll account I want to share on the
all right.
other page.
I know you guys can hear me. And also, Tuzon.
Yeah.
You can just put that I can't be at the backstage. I just want to share on the other page.
Yeah. Okay.
And
Okay.
Alex from Nana Alex. And who on the other side? How can Alex? Oh, they want Alexander Wulu. Who on the other side? How can you got two? Oh, they want Alexander.
Yeah, I want.
How can you got two?
No,
Oh,
I'll
okay, okay, I
I'll
see.
share on the other page. The one
Okay,
say
I
that I
see
won't
what
be at the
happened. Oh,
backstage.
okay, okay, I see. Yeah. Okay, guys, let's start the show. And good morning to everyone who's watching us by Facebook and YouTube, and also by radio. Who's watching us by Facebook and YouTube, and also by radio. Okay, let me mute yourself. Okay, good. And also by Care Radio and Top FM in Grand Jide County. Today is another beautiful day. We want to give God the glory. That today is Sunday. Some people are preparing themselves to go to church. I myself, likewise, I'll be doing the same thing here. It's just 6 o'clock right now in the States where I am. And I will be talking on what? The role of citizens in our community, in our country. The role of the citizens and officials and elected officials. Which role we play? Everyone has a role. So the role of citizens and elected officials. My fellow Liberians, brothers and sisters, our young people, mothers and fathers. Today I want to speak to you about something very serious, something bigger than CDC, UP, ANC, or any political party. I want to speak about Liberia. Liberia. This is not politics right now, but about Liberia. I want to speak about the relationship between the citizens and elected officials. Because if Liberia must change, we must understand one simple truth. One simple truth. Government has responsibilities, but citizens have responsibility too. Not only the government. We complain, not only the government. We, the citizen, also have responsibility. So the president has a role to play. The legislature has a role to play. Local official has a role to play. But we, the citizen, also have a role to play. What the Bible tells us? The Bible tells us in Proverbs 29, verse 2, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked rule, the people moan. And that is a fact. When you don't have good leaders, people will cry. Things will not be in place. It's a simple thing. It's in the Bible. But when you got good leaders who understand, who knows that my responsibility to lead is to serve the people will rejoice. And that is the fact. But we sit here and allow all these things to play. Things are hard in Liberia. We all know that. Things are hard in Liberia. Nobody should fool you that things are not hard in Liberia. Yes, things are hard. But when the people that are in charge, we put them there. Yeah, we put them there. So we all know very well that everybody has a role to play. The president, the legislatures, the judiciary, everyone. So that the Bible tells us, let's go back to the Bible first. What the Bible say? When the righteous in charge, the people rejoice. And when the wicked rule, what happened? The people moans. Liberians. But how do righteous people, the righteous, the competent, and responsible people get in authority? How? How do they get in authority? Who put them there? How they will win? Only the citizens. The citizen put them there. If we have a good leader today, the citizen is the one that put them there. They are the one that voted for them. So whatever people in charge today, the people that are in charge today, we are responsible. They never just got there. We voted for them. We cast the vote. We rejoice. We all over the place. So we put them there. So you want to blame them for whatever they're doing? Some people blame them. Some people say, well, I'm not part of it. No. But we all should accept it because that's the beauty of democracy. Once you vote and I don't vote, I should accept what is in there right now. So we got to accept the results. So Liberians, we got to be very careful. Your vote, just imagine your vote is your power. Your vote is not just an ordinary thing. That's the beauty of democracy. Your vote is your power. And democracy does not begin with what? The president. It's not only the president, but we all concentrating on the president. Yes, the president can make the difference. That's truth. But it didn't start with the president. Not with the president. Democracy begins with you. You and myself. That's where it starts from. Your voice is not a gift to a politician. Your vote is not a gift. Your vote, you owe no politician anything. So by voting for them, it's not a gift. Your vote is not a payment for a bag of rice. No, your vote is not for that. So why you allowed them to give you a bag of rice? Because you broke, you hungry, they gave you a bag of rice and you gave them your vote. Your vote is not worth $5 or $10 or t-shirt. No, that's not what it's for. Your vote is your voice. Your vote is your power. Your vote is for your children's future. When we sell our vote, we should not be surprised. Don't be surprised of the people you're selling your vote to. When some politician treats public office like something they purchase. Oh, yes. So when they sit in the office, it's their office. They pay for it. They pay us. They gave us money to vote for them. So why they should think about you? You sold you gave your rights away. Think about it. Imagine if someone believes they bought your vote after the election, what obligation do they have? Nothing. They believe in themselves that, well, I pay you already. So what you gotta give me time. Let me spend, because I spent over $100,000 to pay for the vote. And you remember I gave you $10 that when you vote, I will pay you. So then just wait. Just wait. But when citizens vote based on character, competence, integrity, vision, and capacity, we begin changing the quality of leadership. If you will vote because of the character of that individual, the competence, capacity, the person tell you what they will do and you asking them the question, then we're ready. So choosing leaders based on his and character, that's good. But let it be a character that you understand. So if you want to choose a leader, oh, because the leader is from my county, oh, she is from my tribe, he gave me something yesterday, she is my relative, he is my friend, or that is the party my family has since always supported. No. You don't vote because I'm your friend. You don't vote for me because you think I gave you money, or because we're from the same county, or because we sing and speak the same tribe. Why? No, it shouldn't happen. The question must become, Can this person lead? Does this person have the integrity? Does this person understand the problem of our ordinary Liberians? Can this person create the opportunities? Will this person protect our children? Will this person respect the law? Will this person account for the people's money? And most importantly, what? Does this person have a vision for Liberia? When you ask all these questions, trust me, the decision to vote is easy. But you can't go and ask the man, but what you get for us? Because you the only talkative in the town, they must give you $2,000 and you will gather the entire community, like the Library Marketing Association. Just go to the Library Marketing Association, give them a bag of rice. Still, the marketing associate, the marketeers will not vote for you because they live different era too now. You're not telling them what they will do. And we're just voting for people for no reason. And today we complain. We're crying. Oh, they're not doing good. You voted for them. No one put them in there. They never just jump in there. They pay you. They truck you from one place to another place. The Bible says, though, that if a leader has no vision, the nation perish. Yes, it's in the Bible. If you don't believe in the Bible, I show you believe in the Quran. If you don't believe in the Quran, I show you believe in something. I show you believe in something. Elected officials are not, elected officials are servants, not masters. So that's why you're going to elect someone who's willing to serve. That's the fact. They are not your masters. Now, let me speak directly to our elected officials. When the Liberian people elect you, they are not crowning you as king. Yes. Also to the officials in government, if you listen to me today, electing you, you are not a king. They hiring you to serve. The government does not own Liberia. No. Don't let anybody fool you. The government of Liberia, they are not the owner of Liberia. The people own Liberia. We the people. The money in the national budget is not the president money. It's not owned by the president. But today in Liberia, the president can do anything with the money. That is why there's no schools, no hospitals. So you see, all these things we have to take into consideration. It is not even the senator's money. But today what happened? How they got rich? You're giving one senator $100,000 a year, or representative, for legislative engagement to go in their community. The thing that we pay them for, we give them extra money to go there and go talk to you. Your own money, that's what they're going to use. Your own money. So tell me, Librarian, what you really want us to do? What? The people money, that's what they're using. The people's money, that is what they're using. God gave wisdom to our leaders. And God bless the good ones. Liberians, if we don't do it right, if we don't vote right, whatever we cast our vote for is what we will get. There is no way you will go on your farm and plant orange and you think you will get lemon. No way. Whatever you sow is what you're going to reap. So I can't blame the government alone. We are the problems. We, the people, the citizens, we are the problems. But yes, we can see through anyone. Let's be honest. You don't know if I'm good or John Brown is not. You don't know. The fact is you don't know. You don't know. But how can you tell that this man is good or not? You don't have a clue. But when you vote for that person, and that person is not doing what they promise, all you need to do is to be very patient. You must criticize, tell them the truth. Look, criticism is not hate. You know what I'm saying? Criticism is not hate. You can criticize your leader. That ain't mean that you hate the president or you hate your leader. No, you can tell them the truth. Tell them what is what. Because you voted for them, you gave them the job. But today, when you try to speak about corruption, it's so personal. People will come in your inbox, sometimes they threaten you. You know what I'm saying? You criticize other people, but when it fall on your lap, you refuse to criticize your own, like the drugs issue. We see Liberians going around defending. Oh, and you did it too yesterday. Oh, but this government arresting people. We pressure the government to arrest to start doing it. The opposition is the one that pressurize the government. Other people spoke on it. But still, we don't have a result. We don't know what is going on. Who's the problem? Who protecting these people? We don't know. And they are big hands. Now, they on their neck. Liberians, politics is part of our life. Today is Sunday. If you go to the church, you hear pastors preaching and telling you some of the problems. Although most of our problems, our pastors in Liberia don't speak the truth, they are afraid to speak out because they are all related to government officials. Always been the government of the few. You gave this individual job, you voted for them to serve you, to put things in place that will make our lives better. But yet, they worry about themselves. They worry about themselves to packet, make their account so fat that when you remove them today, and that's it. Liberians will come a long way. Now we're doing the same thing to our children, to our country. The people that were in the street yesterday that said, monkey calm down, monkey calm down. The people that was demonstrating against President Doe, the late President Doe, the people that saw the war, that felt the war, the people that criticized the late Bacchus Matthews, the citizens that criticized the Amos Sawyer, the Tuan Red, are the one in charge today, the likes of Darius DeLong. Yeah. Let's forget about the older ones. They were still like Larry Tubado. At that time were baby, but now they are old right now. But people who were born 1965, 1970 coming up, who saw the war, who went through, who knows the history of Liberia. That those days, Liberia was not developed, let's be honest with you, but Liberia had certain things that was okay. In Monrovia, you could still see lights, but other counties, there were nothing. There was no road going to what River says at the time, but people used to drive from Monrovia to Maryland. Maryland had a company there called Lipsico, a sugar company. Until we overthrew President Talbot, we were all in the street. Country woman born soldier, native woman, native woman born soldier, Congo woman born rogue. We overthrew these people after 137 years. We came over military government. We killed them. But guess what? We are doing the same thing today, stealing government money, using government office to get rich, using government office to have contracts, while the ordinary Liberian businessman cannot afford it. You got to bribe. So Liberians, we are the problems. You that ain't Sano, you that ain't Maryland, you that ain't Grand Jita today, Lofa. Your senators, your representative you voted for. Ask yourself the question, what have they done? What have they done? What's in the budget for you? Nothing. They ever came to you and asked you, what do you want? No. They go up there, they only fight for themselves. But don't get me wrong, they are good people. They still got good people in Liberia. They got more good people in Liberia than bad people. That is what blessing Liberia today. And the bad people are a handful of people. We just know them. We have seen them everything. So citizens trying to do the same thing, say, well, when we get in power, they eat. So I must say I will eat my own too. This Unity Party that are in charge today, they are the one who prioritize corruption in Liberia. It started from 2005. They prioritize it. That is why the legislators are so brave. They are the only group that can make illegal things legal because they will vote for it. They voted, you remember one time they voted to drive on the opposite lane. Prince Johnson was the one that brought it up. Oh, when we go into work, instead of you leaving early, we give them power. But they behave like kings and queens. Yeah. You know, it's so sad. Liberia is one of the most safest countries, I'm telling you. With all the things that we did in Liberia, Liberians are not brave to do certain things. I don't care what happened. I would never be convinced. With all the way we kill with this, when we are fighting, that's it. But look how Liberia is still better. It's not that Liberia better than other countries based on infrastructure. No. Look how we enjoy ourselves in Liberia. Because the way our leaders treat us. Because of the way the leaders behave. So we don't care. Everybody, they got relatives abroad. They will send money for you. You will enjoy yourself. You think the enjoyment, like July 26th, you think it's because of the government? No. It's not because of the government. It's because people who live abroad send money for their people. That late $20, $10 they send every holiday. That keep them going. But the people in charge will tell you, say, oh, because they love the president. Look at how they personalize the entire thing. Liberians, if we don't put our act together, we'll continue to get the same people. We try Unity Party for 12 years, 12 unbroken years. CDC came to power for 6 years. If CDC failed at the time, because CDC failed, don't you think it was necessary to try another person, another party? But what we did, we brought Unity Party to power. The ones that never enjoyed Madam Salif regime now, because I had it taken itself to be. The ones who said they expelled Madam Salif, we brought them to power. The hungry ones, they came there now, they start stealing by imagination. Look at them today. It's not hidden. Look at them today. You know what they will tell you? Oh, since we put the gas price to $5, it never went back up. It never came down. It's just there. Other countries complain about gas, but in Liberia, we don't complain. The gas price is high in Liberia. We don't care about the other people. Your people don't even have a job. And you expect them to buy gas over $4? The gas price been high in Liberia a long time. We're only purchasing gas. We're not even bringing crude oil. Oh, the rice is still $14, but you don't have a job. Yes, you don't have a job. So that is what they're telling you. They're making the case. Look, if you're doing a good job, you're not worried about the Liberian people to make a case. You will not be all over social media going from place to place, radio to radio. You will not do it. If the government is working, if this government was working, you're not worried about class reload. You will not. You know, sort of be complaining that opposition will say, damn, the people here are doing something. In fact, the opposition will not talk again. They will just sit and say, well, let's just wait. But you all over the place defending yourself. The same thing with the past government. And we told them. We said it. And we said it. We said, listen, removing CDC from power, we'd rather bring in new people than bringing UP back. Now today, we're doing the same thing again. We want to remove UP and bring the other people back. Liberians, we don't have two-party system, multi-party. Don't get mad if you get 50 parties. You don't want casting a vote. UP never just came to power. You cast the vote for UP. You saw it. You heard about it. You know what UP did to you in 12 years, and you never brought them back to power. And they will come and tell you that John Brown would never be president because John Brown is not in UP. John Brown would never be president because John Brown is not a member of CDC. Oh, John Brown, Mr. Cummings got 1%. But guess what? It was the same United Party that CDC beat like market dog in the 2017 elections. In a second round, a ruling party could not win more than one county. That's record now. The same way CPP got 1%. A ruling party could not win more than one county, including a county right near Lofa. Don't you think it was a landslide? It was a landslide victory for CDC. Don't get me wrong. Now, CDC came to power. We saw corruption. We saw all kinds of things. We complained. Why you people are just sitting there quietly trying to come in to steal the show. And you know the two parties, what they talk about, what they fight for? Because they got more members. They have already brainwashed Liberians. They will always go into the second round. And when they get into the second round, then Liberians have no choice, but you will vote for one of them. Then when you vote for one of them, then you come back on social media and start crying. This is not a rocket science. Even if you want to bring them back, don't you think they got good people? When we told the Liberian people that if you know the history of President Bouaka, we knew that he was not going to perform. President Bouaka destroyed the CPP. It was under his leadership when the CPP got damaged. He finally damaged it because it was his leadership. Yombly started it and he ended it. Because they are the one in charge of government. In the past, in the present, they got their fingerprints all over the place. All the people we put in charge, they are not trustworthy. They are not sincere to the Liberian people. They're destroying our constitution. They're going against the constitution of Liberia. We don't respect what we put on people. So Liberians, if you look, ANC remains in the CPP because the leader of ANC had too much respect for what was on that paper. So we stood our ground. We're not going to leave CPP because we signed a document. We signed a document. Most of them signed a document. They don't know what was in the document. But they call themselves educated people. They don't know what's in the document. So if they sign a document and they cannot produce, they can't stand by. How you think they will stand by you? They can't stand by the Constitution, the one that guiding the country. You think they will stand by you? In a peaceful country where the same citizen yesterday that you were playing with, you were rubbing shoulder with them. By the time they gave the power, they tell you, say, 30 feet away from the president. Imagine place like Liberia with no each other, small country like Liberia. Small little country like Liberia with no each other. Senators then coming out, you can't speak to them anymore. But they will come back to you again. They're coming back to you. You will not still ask the question. All you want them to do to give you money and then you vote. So who the problem? We are the problems. We. Yes, I'm supporting Alex Cummings. Tomorrow, if Alex Cummings is president and doing something wrong, then I should shut my mouth? No. The same way Mr. Cummings looked in my face and told me that if you support him in Kishen and if you cause any problems, we will go after you. It's the same way that I'm saying that Mr. Cummings that I'm supporting, Alexander Cummings, if he's president today and doing the wrong thing, I will speak out. And I will always remind him of what he's doing. Just how I reminded him now when I saw his 5 watts and how his agenda. Most of our politicians can tell you what they want to do. Every one of them can tell you, oh, we'll fight corruption, we'll do this, we'll bring the war crime courts, we'll do. But the problem here, they never tell you how they will do it. And some of our citizens will say, oh, Mr. Cummings need to go around, Mr. Cummings need to go play. But Liberian people, let me tell you, be honest with you. You need to check for yourself. Alex Cummings is the only guy who visited 73 districts. President Bwaka, President Weah never went there. They never. When the last time President Weah went, President Bwaka went to Maryland? When was the last time President Bwaka went to Grand Jiden? When was the last time President Bwaka went to Grand Cru? When was the last time during his entire campaign? Yes, they will tell you, say, because you combine the entire Southeast, they don't have the numbers like even Nima County. That's true. But no one can make anyone president. No one county can make anyone president. But you in Grand Jiden, you're telling us that you voted for UP. UP doing good. They just fixed the road. They're paving the road. They're gritting the road. Or road that you still don't even have, but you tell and say, because they tell you they're doing this. Look, roads, every citizen want road. Opposition, imposition, everybody want a good road. Nobody will criticize roads in Liberia. Nobody will tell you about they don't want roads in Liberia. We want it. Nobody will criticize it. The bridge, the overhead bridge, and whatsoever, everybody wanted. That's our money. But not because you're doing it. And in 6 years, the people are still to the same place. You expect them to vote for you. You expect them to vote for you. The other countries that are around us, you think I had a data, you think they just start developing and they forget about the people? Burkina Faso. Before they started building hospitals, what they did? They brought hospital vans. They brought the hospital to the people in a container to say, this is our clinic, mobile clinic. Why are they building the other place? They're not rocket science. If you want to feed yourself, you should still provide the rights for the people to buy while you subsidize farmers. You put money into farming. If you want to get a good school, you must train the teachers first. Don't go be begging other countries who can't give you 6,000 teachers. And also Liberians, we will not manufacture new people. Sometimes I see When you don't have anything to say, you say, oh, I blame the people that ran LS Cummings. Oh, Louis Brown was supporting LS Cummings. Where is Louis Brown today? Louis Brown is working in the Unity Party government. The same Unity Party that were criticizing Louis Brown is the ambassador to the UN today. The same people. The same Unity Party that were criticizing Sir Joseph and Thomas Fowler, that he's rogue, they will audit him, they will do this. Where is he today? He's right in the Unity Party, supporting Unity Party. And what happening? They hailing them. They cannot audit him. They will not prosecute him. And these are people that we see every day who came to power and they became rich. Today, Unity Party buying down to him. Kanu Bala. And all these people insulted President Bouaka. Eugene Fagon, who had a whole show. President Weah is smarter and educated than Mr. Bouaka. Mr. Bouaka got all ideas. He can't go nowhere. Where is Eugene Fagon today? He working in the Unity Party government. So Liberians, you see why most of us or people come on and yell. Now, because they got a position, so we doing the same thing. To them now, we on radio because we want something. But why should I spend 20 years because I won't work in government? I should wait for Mr. Cummings to be president. It makes sense? No, it makes no sense. I worked in government before. So if I want to continue working in government, all I need to do is to switch over. By the time the election over, then I go to the other party, then I get my own job. Then from there, I go to the other party. Then when the election on again, I come back. Then after that again, I go to the other party. That's how most Liberians surviving. Look at them. Look at them. Your senator started as the senator of Grand Nigeria County, Peno, started as an independent candidate. He switched to CDC. Now today, he switched to Unity Party. Tomorrow, what next? But notwithstanding, these people, no matter what happens, if they come to you, because there's no permanent enemy, it's interest. In politics, my people, I don't get vexed with these kind of people, but it's just that to remind us that we, the citizens, has the authority to make it right. We are the one that's supposed to make it right. If Senator Peno come out tomorrow and say, I'm supporting Mr. Cummings, I will accept it. But guess what? Senator Peno knows exactly what he's going to. Because the LS Cummings administration will not pick and choose. The LS Cummings administration are prepared for Senator Peno to do something different. So some Liberians are tired. Some of them are getting enough. So even if Thomas Fowler come up today and say, I will support LS Cummings, but I mean that we can't audit him. We got to audit him. We got to. So that is why Thomas Fowler is doing everything to make sure Unity Party remains in power. We got to audit you. We don't give a damn if you want to support Mr. Cummings. Go ahead and support Mr. Cummings. The Bible tells us, look, God will give you your blessing, but God will punish you. So ask yourself a question. Why do you think other people are blessed? The Bible says so. David, with all the things that David did, going after people, women, killing his friends, doing this, but God still have favor. But guess what? God punished David for his wrongdoing. So whether you support Mr. Cummings or not, if you know you've been stealing, you should get ready to face the consequences. It will not be a witch hunt. It won't be a witch hunt. So if that's what you're looking for, just continue. And nobody can criticize Cummings that he can make it. Oh, let Cummings go as vice president. Oh, let Cummings run for senator. Why in Liberia we should do it the opposite way? Why only poor people should run for office and the people who God bless to just go and do their own thing? All the thing you're doing over there, you're sitting in America, you need to come down to help. To do what? You know how many Liberians are gone there and trying their best and have to come back? Liberians, do you think it's fair? If a Liberian go into the country and doing good, and that person choose to run for office, that's a business. We don't like things. We don't like good things. Oh, what have you done for me? During the war, we're in refugee camp. We see you. That the person put you in refugee camp? That Ellis Cummings put you in refugee camp? No. Ellis Cummings didn't put me in refugee camp. But the people that put us in refugee camp, we honor them. We gave them job. We gave Manaseri job. We gave Chancellor job. We gave Prince Johnson job. George Bole, Alaji Kroma. These are the people that put us in refugee camp. But because somebody managed to leave Liberia, then you worry. Oh, where were you during the war? We didn't see you. You won't help us. Don't you know that person got family too? Don't you know that person will worry about the family? The same way my own family will worry about me. And I myself will worry about my daughter. Going from place to place, eating Bobo John, pan cabbage, eating pancana, eat all kinds of things. Don't you know that? And we stay sitting today talking about 1990 war. Nobody know you. Why Liberians cannot remain in the county? They left the county, they came to Monrovia because everything is in Monrovia. Good education, job is in Monrovia, in Monserrato. That is why they left from Maryland to come to Monserrato. Then when that person go back to Maryland, you vex. So the same way, God bless people and travel because our country don't give us the same opportunity. Your senators that you elected, your representatives, they come to Monrovia. They don't go back. They don't. If they want to go back, every month they can make it. They got air tested, they got plane going to the counties. If they want to go back every day, they will sit in our legislators and defend and tell the government, say, listen, I'm from Maryland. Up to now, we don't even have a road going to Maryland. I need to go back home. I need to go to my district. But they sit in Monrovia and they visit you maybe 2 times a year. You don't worry about that one, but you worry about other people. They lose election. They ain't get a job in Liberia. They get the opportunity to travel. Say them that's all the travel. They must sit there with you too. They should sit with you because you're all born together. God, you're the same. You're gonna catch it together. And when things were hard, you're left from here. So what? Liberia, so what? If everybody stayed there to perish, who will be the next? Look around us. The president of Ghana, you think he was in Ghana and he threw all his life? This boy got a training from outside. The president of Ethiopia, president of Kenya, and he came back to their country. Sometimes you read other history. Singapore that we see today that's so clean, nice. Singapore, it was a hell. Singapore. But it took one man. It took one man to change the entire Singapore. And that man, when he did it, what he did, he was with a political party, but he never put his political party in front. It's the same thing with Ellis Cummings. Yes, Ellis Cummings is with ANC. But Ellis Cummings, don't worry about what if I'm in power. He will look for the qualified ones. He will look for the qualified ones. There are a lot of qualified Liberians who in CDC, UP, ANC, CMC, they are there. But by the time election is over, the country is divided. We hear people, only UP should get job. Only ANC people should get job. Or only Unity Party should, CDC should get job. For what? You president of the nation. Then you firing civil servant because the other party brought them to power. You fire them and bring the same incompetent people to power too. They say, just get a degree. Just go and get a degree. We don't care how you get it. You get it from World Trade Center. Just bring some kind of people. Just bring some kind of people. Politics is interest. It happened in America. They be honest with you. The president will appoint someone that nobody want, but when they got the numbers, that's it. But that's the thing in Liberia. If Unity Party has the numbers to confirm, it's fine. But they don't have the number. The people in there take all the bribe and confirm someone. The people sort of confirm, they even know nothing. How do we confirm? Eh? We got lawmakers that disrespect everyone. Want you to be a beggar, go to the offices every day to ask for something. And when they don't give it to you, you get vexed. Oh, I voted for Darrell Dillon. When I went to Darrell Dillon, he didn't give me nothing. Yeah, Darrell Dillon not doing nothing for you. Darrell Dillon is not doing anything for you. But you still going after Darrell Dillon. You still going there to beg. And some Liberians are so jealous. Ellis Cummings moved to Liberia in 2016. Ellis Cummings lived in Liberia. Whether he traveled, he got his business all over. He can travel and come back. He don't have to be all in the street yelling. And I will say it again. And Liberians who always come on social media and say, oh, yeah, they in America. That means somebody asked me, where was Mr. Boaka during the war? Where was Mr. Boaka during the war? Mr. Boaka then went back to Liberia. He worked in the interim government. They all came together. They had a position in interim government. We brought people back. The same Mr. Boaka who criticized Liberians that Ellen Johnson was bringing people from America to work in Liberia. Look at the Mr. Boaka government today. The Port of Monrovia from out of the country. Education minister from here. Only relatives, friends getting a job. But they use the other ones to get on social media who they know you nothing. They know you very well to be nothing. So they use social media. They pay you chicken change. They give you small little scratch card. And you go there because you can type and criticizing the other people. You think the people don't know that you're dumb? They know. Now, Mr. Cummings never came to power. He's not in power. He's not in charge. If I'm saying it again, do you think when Ellis Cummings in charge, I will come on Facebook and be lying for him? You think I will come on Facebook, come on social media? Oh, Mr. Cummings is doing good. You're giving chance. No. I'm not here to give Mr. Cummings a chance if he's president. Sometimes it's difficult to build, but I will not give you the chance because everything you talk about, look, government can do everything at the same time. Mr. Cummings telling you what he would do, what he would do, what he would do. Yes, we'll give you time. We'll give the same way we'll give President Boaka time the first year, and we notice that nothing has changed. The same way Ellis Cummings gave the Unity Party a chance, he never said anything on the poster. But where's Mr. Cummings? Where's Mr. Cummings? If that job they were applying for, Ellis Cummings will have the job. But because it's in the hands of Liberian people, so it's difficult. So Liberians, you will have to make the difference. You will have to cast your vote. This time around, you don't worry about Liberia. I will not worry about a country that has so much resources, so many diamond, gold, but yet we are poor. You don't worry about the people that you put into power and see them passing by you in a tinted glass, in a different car. You don't worry about it. You can worry about it. No. You and the guy live in the community. Broke. Nothing to his name. In 1 year, the man living in a mansion. He changing cars. Don't you worry about him? And you stay a beggar. You went to school. I see young Liberians. People are intellectual centers. Those days we had our big brothers there in the community that open study class. But instead of opening study class now, every one of them are intellectuals. Every one of them. They go to this place. They ask questions. You give them money. They keep it to themselves. You want the best ideas. They just repeating each other. And guess who benefit from that intellectual center? The men who doing the attire. Because for you to speak, you must pay 1,000 or 2,000 liberty for everybody to drink. Some people go over there to start their day. See you. Now, what they will tell you about see you. Anyone who want to be president of Liberia, if you don't come to this place, you will never be. That's a tradition. Look at that. But look at the place today. Look at you. Still to the same place in a dike. Every one of them, anybody ever told them about to change their location or change the environment or make it better? Anybody ever say that to them? No. But because politicians are afraid and they think that you must go there before you become president, that's a lie. But it's just a myth. It's just a myth. A real myth. It's just something that I can still get over. That you must go to CEO. They call you to speak. You must pay. They called you. They beg you. Oh, you need to come to our place. When you get there, they want you to pay. I'm a witness. We saw Stanton giving us $6,835. We saw Madam Salif, Ellis Cummings giving them money. But they still to the same place. No development. Still to the same place. They can't move anywhere. For the last 15 years, some of them still there since 2005. They still to that place. They call themselves pioneer, the legend. Then when you go in every district, they got all the intellectual centers. Do what? When the last time you took a book to read to a little kid in your community? When was the last time you opened a study class? When? They call themselves intellectual thinkers. They understand Liberian politics. They know what to say. I saw some photo about McLean. I don't know who beat him, but I hope he should get justice. McLean criticized the past, enjoying the present, and still don't worry about the future. When eating his little kobo, I like him. When he eating little kobo, he defending other, that's why I asked myself, I said, but these children, I can't do it. I would be ashamed that the president that my government have brought to power to go out there. Look, that is why some of us refuse to go public in a second round who to support. If I will vote, it's my personal business. But I will not come out publicly after I criticize you and just come out and you won't change and go back and tell the people that you're not correct. I see McLean was criticizing Koga, criticized this and defending Daniel Sano and doing this one. What? How people take you serious? So the politicians, what they do? Okay, let's give McLean one little bike. Okay, we'll give him small a job. And sometimes you are doing the talking, you qualify than the people. Why? Look, if I want anything, just go to the intellectual centers, carry your secretary with you, tell them to take notes, and just take the good ones from there and leave them there. The first president of CO, Franklin Wiese, he's in America. Not everybody there different, and don't get me wrong. Not everybody at the intellectual centers don't have no ideas. But what I'm trying to say, and I will ask Chairman Wiese, they need to transform that place, make it look better off. They can build their own place if they want to. If they want to, you can stick to the same place. Then we criticize government. Government's not doing this. But you that criticizing the government, you stay to the same place. You stay there. Officials have gone to that place, pay for internet, pay for TV, pay for this, pay for that. But we criticize the same government. But you have not moved yet. You just put one little shack, put zinc on top of it, and when you go there, they tell you the zinc leaking, you must buy the zinc. But because you won their vote, you got no choice but to purchase the zinc. And I'm waiting for that debate one day that anyone who want to come on the show, you from any intellectual centers, come and tell me why you stay in the same slum. You think they will respect us? They will respect you? It's time to move. Change the location. Let children go there. Let children understand. Register with the government. You become a civil society. You start to go into community to educate Liberians who to vote for and how to vote. You will make more money. I'm telling you, you will make more money. People will contribute because you spread your people out into communities to educate, civics and education. Liberians, don't just vote like that. UN will use you. The election commissioner will use you. You will go around in the community talking to people. But you sitting on Kira Street, but you criticizing other good people. You criticizing good Liberians. You on Kira Street, you struggling. You in the intellectual center. Your future is already ahead of you. Wow, listen to some of them. Ellis Cummings will never be president of this country. Ellis Cummings, nobody know Ellis Cummings. But all you saying, you're not even going into the depth to say who is Ellis Cummings, to know his record. But all we get from some of y'all graduate from University of Liberia. Some of y'all are still in the University of Liberia. Some of y'all don't even have a job. That is why Liberia is not going anywhere. Let me say this today. I think the Holy Spirit is in me right now. Liberians, we are our own problems. We glorify people for no reason. This is an intellectual center. Look at the people that are there. They barely can ask a question. I was on WhatsApp the other time, and someone asked me the question at the same CEO from America on WhatsApp. Oh, do you think Mr. Cummings will contest because Mr. Cummings, when he's not qualified to contest the next election because he's on a 1%, on a 2%? Look at that. CEO or intellectual seminars are supposed to understand the election laws of Liberia, asking someone a question that Mr. Cummings is not qualified. On what grounds? And I just told him it was a shame. You have not even read to even know the election laws of Liberia for 2014. Don't even know that we listen to people who consider themselves intellectuals asking such a question. That's a shame. I'm not condemning you guys, but we need to do better. It's not just to talk to politicians. It's not just to talk to politicians. Educate Liberians how to produce, how to elect good leaders, what they should look for. Educate Liberians, encourage them to vote, register and vote. You can't do that, but you want a politician to walk with you. Then when you see them speaking, when they do their battle cry for 10 minutes, then you speak for 5 minutes. Is that a life we want to live? Then at the end of the day, say, let's compare notes. Let's compare notes. The time you spend comparing notes, you're supposed to have a study class 2 times a week in your community, and you see how much you will make from out of it. This is what you want to see. I know someone who have a study class. I have donated so many times to that person because I was proud. I was so happy it brought me back. There's a guy called Walter Toba. He's in Ohio now. He had a study class in the yard. The old man that used to pay will go there. He teach us math, English, and whatsoever. That way he used to get he lay cut. But so money, you see they get up in the morning. They put out photo under the arm. They're going straight to Kerry Street or go straight to the intellectual center and sit there. Or you can give 2 days to the students and say, come here every Tuesday to do your homework. We'll help you. 2 days. People in the community. But every one of y'all speak to, they will read it. Y'all voted for the same people. They pay y'all. Then y'all go back and criticize. Criticize. Look, it's sad. We are good people. I will lie to you. I can't trade Liberia for nothing. I can never trade Liberians. But because we don't know, nobody is saying the truth. When you hear the people at our internet speaking, you ask yourself the question. Sometimes the person even know nothing. They don't have a job. But they're satisfied. They run that place like a whole day-to-day thing. They run it because they get money from this place. When the government in power, the government bribe them. Today, maybe I will ask Chairman Wisse. Madam Salif went around one time to all the intellectual centers, and she gave them an envelope. None of her people know what's in that envelope. Today, no intellectual center ever came out to say Madam Salif gave us 100, 200, 300. They hide it from their members to show that corruption is not just in government. Corruption is all the way going. Because the people know their role models are corrupt. If you're not corrupt, you can't survive in Liberia. What kind of nonsense is that? Everything is just backward. I mean, dry meat sweet. Why will be eating the meat get dry? To them, that corruption. Dry meat sweet. But when you be eating the meat get dry, I mean, you got short term and you got long term. As much as we want to feed ourselves, government should continue to bring the foreign rice until we can feed ourselves. So if government could produce 60% of the rice or 20% or 40% of the rice, then we'll reduce the foreign rice to 40%. It mean a corruption. Leader eat last. It mean a leader will steal. But in your own home, when your ma and pa eating all the food and the children not eating, the children will disturb every time. But when that child is okay, then the ma and pa can sit and say, yes, we have done it. But in Liberia, your lawmakers, your government officials, the political appointee, the one you elected, the first thing they do, they make sure the account is fat. Make sure they get enough money, man, because they know the place they left you. That's it. But that's why when somebody leave from that zone and get to the top, they do the same thing. Because they know how they struggle down there. They know how their friend was stealing. What kind of country they say, don't worry about the salary. They chopping up behind the job, the salary. What kind of country? What kind of country you go to a job, you happen to go to work, but you still say there is no pay. You believe that? You go into the airport every day to do your job. But you don't take pay yet. but you sure carrying $200 home every day. You sure carrying $100 home every day. But then the one who at the top now, some of them show $4,000 every day, US dollar. Some of them, when they give one cut, that's it. That the drugs now, the drugs. Yeah. You're not taking pay, but you go to finance ministry every day to process somebody's paper. You say no lie. They got to send you for lunch, but you go to job every day. The man, that policeman, he making $140 every month. But that man putting $3,000 susu every day. The policeman get one K bear, he put it on his back. He put it on his side. The only country you go to, you see policemen with pocketbook. You see policewoman with pocketbook or backpack. Then after this, before the day end, then they putting the money aside. They putting 50 one side, 20 one side, this, making it look like they're doing business. Then when you look, they go to the susu ball and carry 3,000 liberty. Every day they put in 3,000 liberty. Where they get it from the taxi driver, from the keke rider. So they're not worried about the salary. Just give me the job, boss man. And some of them, what I know, they got to report to the boss. The place I assign you at, make sure you give me something. I assign you straight to that place, that correct place. So if you can't bring nothing, I will reassign you. Corruption is all over the place because they are not being paid well. That's why Mr. Cummings say, at least the common man, the least you can make in government, I mean, you sweeping, is $300. We can afford it. When we stop giving these people money, we stop allowing them to destroy the economy. That is why we're looking for someone who understands the economy, who understands business, my people. You can't take our politicians and put them on an economic board because they don't know jack. All they know is to talk. They are not technocrats. All they know is to just yap. They go in the Senate. That's all you go talk. They're talking for you to come to reality. They need what? Technocrats. They need somebody who understands the job. They go for confirmation. You ask them, what's the scope of that job? What you need to do, they even know. They even know. Like, just for a joke, the late Bear, they asking, if anybody remember, they asking, they say, oh, Mr. Minister, now you are minister with all portfolio. President Doe talking from Youth and Sports, and they brought him as Minister of State with all portfolio. He said, well, let me be honest with you. That job, no portfolio, but I'm telling you, when the president can do a LGBT thing, and I don't want someone to do it for him, and this and that. That was it. It's not that he was not qualified. He had a master's. But Liberians, we have our own problems. Oh. You came on man, you came up, I will vote for you. You know, boy, I will vote for you. You owe, I will vote for you. That your business, we're caring for 24 years. We're caring for 12 years. History about to repeat itself. Oh, Mr. Bwaka will be there for 24 years. Not 12 years again. President Bwaka will be there for 12 years. Even if he can't walk, we'll put him in the wheelchair and we'll vote for him. Now, you see, they voted for him. According to them, according to UP, nobody helped them to elect Mr. Bwaka. It's the same thing I told Seditians. Sedition believed that they were the only people that brought President Weah to power. And that was the mistake they were making. When President Weah went into the second round, it was other political parties, other Liberians who never voted for him, cast that vote. But when they came to power, what they did, they abandoned other people. It's the same thing United Party doing. So that is why we say that we have tried these people, my people. Let us decide. Seditions, we try you. UP, we try you. Don't get mad when we say that President Weah shouldn't come back. It's not about President Weah. It's not about President Weah. Look, President Weah have served. He has set the greatest record in Liberia. But when we say President Weah shouldn't come back, what he coming back for? And who he coming with? Who behind him? Eugene Nangwe? You know Eugene Nangwe. Kimaya? You know him very well. Pisota, amen. Mawana Dix, the same people that you seditious complain about coming back. But because of President Weah, you say you don't care. You say you don't care. Let me say this. If President Weah want to come back, if he's sure he's coming back, let him resign from FIFA right now. He will not resign from FIFA. FIFA gave him a little portfolio. Now, you bring President Weah back. The next president will be inaugurated January 2030. The next election will be 2030. President Weah would leave and go to that election, to that walk up again. And what are you going to say? You don't get nothing to say about it. You said you will vote Ellis Cummings 2029. You're the same one saying now, oh, Mr. Cummings, let Mr. Cummings just wait. When Mr. Cummings, when we bring President Weah back, then Mr. Cummings will still be around 73. He stays strong. Then after Weah leave the scene because he's not coming back again, then we'll vote for Mr. Cummings. Liberians, you yourself don't know how long you're going to live for. I don't know how long I'm going to live for. You're trying to put other people hope on somebody else. Listen, I don't have a problem. President Weah has the right to run. He has the right to run. But switching from one party to another party, the same people over and over, and we're complaining today, my people, it makes no sense to us. It makes no sense. I said it yesterday and I will say it today again. If we couldn't remove President Weah for a new face or new ideas, then let President Weah remain in power. Again, if we cannot remove UP for a new ideas and new face, then let UP remain in power. Seriously. The people that are here saying President Weah should come back are the same people that we saw yesterday who stole from government. In the public court of opinion, they are rogues. Seriously. When you look on the side, who you see there? And Nyimane want to come back? Let President Weah come back. When you look on the side, Pisota want for President Weah to come back so she will get what she wanted. When you look on the other side, you see Samuel 12 want for President Weah to come back. Eugene Nabo want for President Weah to come back. Kimaya. These are the same people you cry on. I don't see no new face. If I see some kind of new face, then I say, I think the people are serious. And then I hear President Weah will be talking, be saying some things. And President Weah will be telling us, listen, my people, I made some mistakes down the line. I was supposed to do this, but this is what we need to do. This is what I can do. I know I'm not a perfect president, but I will try my best. But this is not about trying my best. I know now I failed in this era. Like Madam Seli said, I failed to unite the Liberian people and I failed to fight corruption. President Weah, just like Donald Trump, never accept responsibility. I like President Weah. He's a friend. But he served already. That is the best. God bless him. All President Weah need to do is to support someone. It's to support someone. There are other people in CDC who want to run. Bring somebody up. Liberians, I'm saying it again. This is not just about you criticizing the opposition. No, I'm saying the truth. That's the truth I'm speaking. The entire opposition can rally around Ellis Cummings. Do you know what I'm saying it for? Nobody have criticized Ellis Cummings that he's not capable, he's not qualified. They make up their own story. Like someone saying that Ellis Cummings in America because it's so dumb you don't even know that he lives in Liberia. You ask Mr. Bwakai about Ellis Cummings, he would tell you that Ellis Cummings is qualified. You ask Mr. Weir, they will tell you the same thing. Any smart Liberians you said, some people say, let Mr. Cummings just leave it. But they ain't saying it in a negative way. They're saying that because Liberians are not correct. I met a lady yesterday. She said, my son, I follow you all the time. I listen to you. Let Mr. Cummings just leave the thing. Liberian people are not ready for nothing. That's why I told my family in Liberia, you just live there. I will come and visit, but there is no way I will waste my time in Liberia. So the lay house are there, you stay there. The day I get it, I will give it to you. I finish making my home in America. That's what you want us to do. That's what you want? No. That's what most of them want. You know the guy is saying that when the capable is not available, the available becomes capable. And when I available that becomes capable in charge, and they don't know, they now steal their entire life to remove them from power, forget it. Everything is opposite in Liberia. Everything is opposite. What kind of country you will cause somebody and they rejoice? What kind of country that a man will stay on Facebook and curse and you still praise them? And if some of us know that working for, if some of us just make mistake and use some lay profanity, people will start going, no, money, don't do that. And money, respect yourself. No, my man, and I expect it. Yeah. What? And some of us not apologize. We make mistakes. Yeah, we can say things. And we sit in America. We try to promote bad leaders. Because you leave from here, you go to Liberia, you chill with them, you eat with them, they put money in your pockets. Then you come back and sit on platform and try to rewrite the story because you professional. You the one like how Eugene Falcon say, I know how to change the story around. Me, I know how to change the story around. I know it. So Liberians, today is Sunday. We'll continue to say this. We'll continue to talk to you. Vote right. Look for qualified Liberians in your community. People who you know. Ask them the questions. We have free education before. Everything now is with the president. When the president was just an ordinary man, his foundation could not even give one textbook out. But today, they are using government money to tell you that the Bwaka Foundation is active. Yes, we can make the change. Liberians, we can make the change. We're not saying that they just fail to do the right thing. They know they are leaders, but they fail to do the right thing. They're concentrating on themselves because that's what happens if you put poor men into power. If you give me a responsibility now, I don't even have a car. I don't have a place to sleep. If I better get me, you go give me the job. What do you expect? First thing, I won't get myself one car. I start building my house. I start doing this. I start doing that. You bring somebody, they don't even have nothing to their name. The senator from Bopolu, she has something to her name, but they put you elected. Today, what happened? Today, what happened? ANC supported her. Mr. Cummings supported her. When they were nowhere, they went there and they supported her. They even Jay Alosha too. But when she took her seat, what she did? She betrayed the people that supported her. She went to UP. Simeon Taylor, for his business, they insulted Mr. Cummings. He came to the ANC under the CPP. When he won his position, what he did? He switched over to CDC. What's that? What can you people are so dishonest? You ask for support, they support you. You say, oh yeah, Mr. Cummings did it. You switch over because you're so corrupt in your blood. It's in your blood. You brave to come on radio. Yeah, we eat his money again. We eat his money. That chicken cheese you eating. Nobody goes to election, lose, and remain poor. No. So when you go into election, you get something on the other side, you wait. You think that all the money may going to spend on you? You think that all you're going to do? Liberians, that's your call. And Alex, let's hear from the people for the next 5 minutes and we can go.
It 143504 0776 105 105 143504 are the numbers support you through this morning. Going to be live on the platform. Let's hear you. Independent man for a better Liberia. If you want to be part of it, put the call through on 0776 105 105 881 143504. We go on a line and pick up this person. Good morning.
Good morning.
Nina, where do you join us from?
Joseph, if I am trying to punch to be precise.
Welcome to the platform, Chief.
Brother, you done it out. This morning you make my day, and actually I will be following you now because the brain problem is just looking at Christianity problem with a Muslim.
Okay.
You know, Christianity get a lot of things to benefit to God, but if Christianity as Christian go to pastor prayer, brother, anything pastor tell him, he will come and labeche also. But rarely Muslim may go to imam for prayer. Anything that they discuss there, it can be handled there, and nobody will hear it. Okay. That's why you see today the Muslim they get more money than Christianity because we can have problem. It's the same thing with the Liberian. Liberian man today is only believe in talking, they not believe in action. So thank you for the program.
Thank you so much for being part of it.
Thank you so much for being part of it.
0776 105 105 881 143504. Let's go on the line, pick up this person. Good morning. Chief, we are getting a feedback from you. Please, if you want to call on the radio, then you have to move away from your monitor and then place your call. 0776 105 105 881 143504 are the numbers of support you through this morning. Are you going to be live on the platform? Let's hear you. 776 105 105 881 143504. We go back on the line and pick up this person. Good morning.
How are you?
I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. Your name, where do you join us from?
Chief Chua, calling from Lockington.
Chin, welcome to the platform, Chief.
Okay, there's a problem that Mr. Come facing with the Liberian people. Liberia is a Christian nation.
Okay.
Okay, then we have a leader that when I ask you a question, it's a private thing. Okay. One of the things that gave me problem to Mr. Come is the gay thing was spread everywhere in the nation. But I love him. I want to vote for him. But this is my problem. Let him break on that. So how can Mr. Come, what can Mr. Come tell us concerning the legacy about the issue? Thank you.
Thank you so much. I think General speak to that, but Mr. Comey has spoke to that before. You talk about that. You know, these are just, you know, politics people bring against you whenever you guys are in competition. But let's go on the line and pick up this person. Good morning. Okay, Chief, your name, where do you join us from?
I'm Tamapaka, calling from Lower Johnsonville.
Welcome to the platform.
I want to know what will be your name, please?
Elizana Doewulu.
Elizana. You have made my day. And why radio you calling? Huh?
Choir.
Yeah, I said, why radio you talking on? Why radio? I won't be listening to you.
Oh, on top radio in Grand there, but the only way we can listen to it is online.
Oh,
Okay, tell the man. The man want to know. Here,
We
radio.
have the online
Top
radio, so
FM.
maybe if there's anything, I'll share the link with you on your number. I don't know whether your number is on WhatsApp.
No, I'm listening to you on radio.
Okay, no problem. So we'll put a link in the comment section, and maybe you can just
Man, because the main Johnson
Okay,
listen to
if
here radio.
all the other politicians or other opposition were going to be like you, I think some of all were going to follow. I'm talking to you. I'm United Party Palestine from 1986 up to now.
okay.
But my brother, I regret that I have to do this to myself.
Alex, please take that man number for me. Please take that number, Alex.
I don't have job now. I don't have anything. I'm sitting home. At least I voted Ellen Johnson Chale because of President Yama Bwaka. This guy will need more, please.
Yeah, go ahead, Chief.
I voted Ellen Johnson Chale because of President Yama Bwaka's solidarity. Didn't get anything. I said, okay, I'll pay it. I voted in 2017 the same way. He couldn't win. 2023, we get in the street again. We fought hard. Today, he's president. And today, we are suffering more than ever before.
Ask for his WhatsApp number, please.
I'm from Koya. I'm from Lofa.
Okay.
And I even got to take care of my children school business today. I'm talking about food. Can you imagine? I'm a contractor. I do construction. My company is Mental Construction Incorporated. But I didn't even able to teach the people today. So what you say is true. But I want to advise Kumi. Kumi could be a good leader. Hello?
You are live, Chief. Go ahead.
Okay, Kumi could be a good leader. He's a good leader. But let him do something at least. Let him do something. People know that if he will make him president tomorrow, he will do more than that. But he can't say that Doma and just say he wants to be president. I think people will listen to him. Thank you for your show.
Thank you so much for being part of the show. All right, so folks, keep your calls coming this morning 0776 105 105 881 1435 0776 105 105. Let's go on the line of people, the retired captain. Bedekatu, welcome to the platform.
Yeah, thank you.
Right.
Good morning to you. Happy weekend.
Thank you.
Good morning to the listener around the world. Happy weekend. Good morning to the general. Thank you. You know, all of us are saying it is not coming. I've done nothing. It is not coming. We don't do nothing. It is not coming. We not do nothing. But for me, Ellis, here is what I keep looking at critically. In my mind, it is not the president. I got a problem or the obstacles to our development in county.
Okay.
It is the legislators. Those who we stood under the sun and rain we elected compared to the president. Those that got power. Even most powerful than the president. That got all right to put themselves together if they think that the president is not proceeding the right way to impeach that president. They are the cause of our problem. We agree this president may come with behavior maybe that is not in our interest. But who's supposed to put her to it? It is our legislators. But all of them want to be a liability to the executive. They have sold their right to the executive branch of government. And so when the executive branch of government observe it, get to understand that those who ought to be segmenting us they have become a beggar to us. Oh, then we have a free round. And that's why when General was talking about the senator, the representative, I just sat down and listened and said, you got it right. You got it right. Senator is 9 years. So if you put our president's feet to the fire, he or she got 6 years, you got 3 additional years when that president leaves power. Meaning, the country got trust in you. The same way you put our former president feet to the fire, the new president that is coming going to work with you for 3 years. When you don't certify, you got all right again to do what it is supposed to do in the interest of the people in the country. But they are not doing this. They only after all of their activity. Look, do your survey, Ellis. All of our legislators, the female, the male, do your survey. You will find maybe only 2% of them have their immediate family in country. The 98% of their family are not Liberia. So what they care is will really get for us. So for me, I'm not looking at Alexander or Mr. Alexander Cummings presidency. If he mean well for the country, I think he will know exactly what will be put in place. But the system to be put in place and be fully implemented lies in the hands of our legislators. Listen to their responsibility, law making. The thing they will make law that it is in the interest of the people, the president will say no. They will carry on the oversight. The president will say no. They will do direct representation. The president will say no. I say no to that. So let's really look at that president. President is alone, but he does not have his own final decision to be made. That's why anything he do, he go to the legislators. Because it don't make it easy to go and make report to the legislator in the interest of the people. But all of them are liability that was suffering us. General, thank you. Continue speaking out the functions of those lawmakers. Let them know themselves. We got to change our minds, change our attitude in terms of voting those people. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Okay, Alex, I got someone on the line. Alex, hold on 1 minute.
Okay.
Hello?
Go ahead.
Hello.
Yeah, good morning, Liberia. Good morning, Alex. Look, our people need to know what they want. You can't want good and be praying to get the wrong thing. You can't go vote for people who ain't got no capability of raising money for themselves and expect them to do things. How you think these people getting power and then you surprised that drug people giving them money? They don't know how to do it otherwise. You can't want answer and don't listen. Somebody can ask me about this same gay business. Well, people, this is a insult now. And I think every radio station, when people call and ask about this coming gay business, people should cut them off. Because this man has explained more than 1 million times. Over and over, we have said to everybody that wants to know and that is concerned, this man is not gay. He never been gay. He got no intention of being gay. He doesn't even encourage it. The English the man spoke, he said, I have problem.
He said this is a lifestyle I'm struggling with. Why should two men marry?
This is a lifestyle I struggle to understand.
Why should two men marry?
In the English language, it means I cannot understand this kind of lifestyle. Don't expect everybody to speak colloquial. When you go out in the world, they're not colloquial, you can speak. When Joseph Walker was sitting there in front of Trump before he told him he can speak beautiful English, he didn't speak colloquial. He was speaking standard English. People who deal with top level people, they don't speak colloquial. My people, you cut this thing off. You can't want a president who ain't know how to speak proper English. Nobody can respect them. So this man spoke English. He was talking to journalists who supposed to understand English. He said, I struggle with this kind of lifestyle. What part of that you keep asking them again? This is an insult now, because you cannot tell me you're interested in that issue and you haven't listened to Cummings say that he's not gay. So if you still asking that question today, that means you're not interested in knowing. You just feel like being insulting. It's like if I told you your mom, and somebody told me, say your mom I prostitute. You said, no, it's not true. Then tomorrow you come again, ask you the same question, what you do? You still be nice to me? That insult. And somebody told me, say, oh, you rule. You said, no, and I rule. You explain everything. Then the next day you come and say you rule. You said, no, it's not true. The next day you come, what you do? You still be polite? It becomes insulting. Now you're still asking the question. Lastly, my people, if you want Liberia to change, you got to put people who are capable to do the work. And not capable in their mouth. Excuse me. Not capable in their mouth, but people who got record or doing something. Somebody came in the air and let come in do something, let come in do. What did Joseph Walker do? In your whole life, what you know that he did? What did Ellen Johnson Sally do for you besides bringing war? In her whole life, what she did? What did John Weir do besides doing his job, which was playing football? What did he do? Do you know how many people Ellen Cummings has sent to school? When I gave you a whole list of what this man is doing in that country, you can go read it. You don't want to listen, but every day you can ask the same question. You're not interested. You're not interested because if you were interested, all you gotta go to ANC website. It's there. Listen to Money right here on the radio. You will hear it every day. He says it before the show starts, after the show starts. If you're interested, you will know. When you're bent on doing the wrong thing and expecting the right result, if you want Liberia to change, you got to change the way you vote. You got to change the kind of people you're voting for. Whether it's the presidency or in the legislature, you got to vote for qualified people. Politician is not a profession. Anybody can be politician. You can be sweeper, you can be politician. You can be grower, you can be politician. Politician is for technocrats who want to do something for the people. If you don't know the difference, you got no business voting. Because when you don't know that the person who president got to have a profession, besides talking, that he able to change the country with, then you're not ready to vote. If you want Liberia to change, Liberia problem right now is economic. You don't have job, no money, nothing working in the country. Who can make that happen? Somebody who understands how to create jobs. Somebody who understands how money works and how the country money can profit the people. You want a new president, you want Liberia to get better. You need somebody who got something that the world can respect. You want Liberia to get better, you need somebody who got reputation. So you need a technocrat. You don't need a politician. You don't need somebody to come tell you what Liberia problem is. You need somebody to come fix what Liberia problem is. So Liberian people, please, let's get serious about, even if you care about yourself, care about your children that you brought in the world, because they ain't asked you to bring them here. You the one, how your fun time you brought them. You're responsible to make their life better than your own. So please, when you're voting, please look for qualified people. People who got profession besides talking. People who not do something with their personal life. You come on the radio and say, oh, I want for a coming for, I want for a not popular. Who's supposed to make somebody popular? You who talking. When you decide to do it and you encourage other people to do it, that's how people become popular. What job we are popular? You left football, you used to see me play football. He was not doing it for you, he was doing it because of his job. The same way Joe we are play football, he was popular, the how Alex coming popular in the financial world. The people know him there, they know Joe Weir. the people that still pay him to go talk to them for 30 minutes. But you're not interested in that. You're interested in entertainment. So why you doing that? Maybe Syrian president? You stop it. This is about your life. This is about your children's life. You let do right by Liberia one time. Because I guarantee you, if you make a guy like Ellis Cummings then president, you will never make mistake again. You will never make the same mistake again. Choosing all kind of... Why you think people fight so much? Because they got nothing else to do when they move from there. You have seen it over and over again. They steal. 2 years after they broke again. Because they don't even understand how money works. And then you the same one putting me on there over and then cry at the same time. 90% of the people calling, they even got jobs. But they say, I got problem. They say the men are gay. But what did the men not do? The people you got there, what have they done? What they even doing with your own money? Lastly, somebody talk about the legislature. You the one put these people there. You got all the power over them. If you don't know that, then don't go vote. You the one employ these people. When they're not doing what they're supposed to do, you the Liberian people, get up, stand up. Don't wait for politicians to do it. You the one hating. Get up, stand up, and tell the people.
Hold on 1 minute, Jeff. Hold on 1 minute.
Okay. You don't get sit down and suffer a whole while and say that somebody came and put in there for you. You went to the pool and voted for them. Right now, in your neighborhood, look for the people who qualify. Look for people who doing something with their life. Somebody who, when I put him in there, he mess up, will see his property. Somebody who say, when I put him in there, he do this with a new sport in the world. Look for those kind of people. You don't go take somebody who not doing nothing just because of your friend and you go put him in like somebody never made $10,000 their whole life.
John, 20 seconds.
I
got someone in the line. 20 seconds, just.
Okay. Somebody never made $10,000 in their whole life. You go pay them $10,000 per month, you just employ a crazy person. They will not think about you. They're crazy. That money too much for them. You need somebody who used to money, so when they get there, the $10,000 ain't nothing to them. So just stop. Let's get serious about what we want for our children's future. Let's get serious what we want for our own self. And vote right and stop asking these silly questions about whether coming are gay and what coming are do. If you're interested, go read or listen. Listen to Man of Money. He will tell you every day what coming are do. Okay, my people, please.
Right. Thank you, John. Thank you very much. Okay, yes, I got another person on the line. Hello? Go ahead.
Yeah, good morning, General. Thank you for the show. My name is Joseph Conto, and I called to speak on two issues. One, the gay issue. The Liberian people, they find all the excuses there is in the world to make the wrong decisions. Mr. Comey has said over and again that he is not gay, he has never been gay, and he will never be gay. First of all, the gay story was created by someone who now supports Joseph Yima Boakai. He supported Joseph Yima Boakai during the elections. When he made up this story against Mr. Cummings, but then he was a sedition. He was supporting George Weah. This person and myself, we served in the United States Army together. In the U.S. Army, he and myself, we served in the U.S. Army. And on Facebook, they call him Obi. Okay? He was the one that lied on Mr. Cummings. He wrote the story.
Joseph, just hold that. You still will be talking, but just hold on 1 minute. Just hold on 1 minute.
I invented it and I stuck it on Ellis Cummings. And it's stuck. Shit. It's stuck. Today did I get to stay on Ellis Cummings? It was something I invented. And the way I did it, I called somebody from Atlanta, where he was living. So I created a story, and I called the person and attached the person name to it. The person is a big librarian guy too. You say, yeah, my man, I will tell you the truth. So I use that person as a reference. That information. So that's what we did for Joshua to get him to.
Go ahead, Joseph. I was just trying to play that same tape, let the people hear it. Go ahead.
So if those that are asking about or accusing Mr. Cummings of being gay, if they are listening, the person who you just heard, it is the person that created the lies about Mr. Cummings. He had a podcast and confessed that he was the one that created the story, the lies against Mr. Cummings. So the idea that Mr. Cummings is gay, Liberian people, if you don't want the right thing for our country, and you want to make a decision so we can continue to suffer, it is true. You are in Liberia. We are not there. God made it. We left the country with somewhere else. But we ourselves, we are suffering just like how you're suffering. Because why? Every day we are called for help. People are calling us for help every single day. We ourselves, we can't sleep. We got to work over and over. Even houses that we live in, we don't sleep. Then we have to work to be able to help family people back home, help people to send their children to school. Some of them, for them to have food. When they are sick, to send to the hospital. So if the Liberian people are suffering, we ourselves who are not there, we are suffering. My people, the idea that we're not there, it doesn't mean that we don't love our country. You will never know where you're going if you don't remember where you're coming from. You have made mistakes. So you start finding excuses again to make another mistake in 2029. You wonder Joseph Boakai. He dead. You see how the country looking like. The country is drug infested. Today, people have been accused. Even the police IG came on air. He said, those that are involved with the drug business, they are people that in top government positions. Top bra in government. Who are the top bra? Why is it that they are not being arrested? Why is it that the names are not being revealed? That one aspect of it. The other issue I want to address, this question about what Mr. Comey has done. Let me tell you, Mr. Comey, as a private citizen, among all the people who have become president of Liberia, Mr. Comey had done more for the Liberian people than any other person, even Joseph Nyima Boakai. Joseph Nyima Boakai been working in government from the year I was born. From 1972, Joseph Nyima Boakai been working in government. Up to date, there is nothing he can show to the Liberian people that he have accomplished. With that being said, when Joseph Nyima Boakai was vice president under President Elijah Joseph Sirleaf, the people they call the group of 77, the crippled people, the people they call crippled people. We call them disabled people. They are not crippled people, they are disabled. Their budget was passing through Joseph Nyima Boakai's office for 12 years. 12 years. Has Joseph Boakai told you what he did for the people? The place that Toba built for them on Nipo Street. You go look at that place. You go look at that place. From the time Toba built it up to now, no renovation has been done on it. But every day, the same people who have been using the Liberian people is the same people the Liberian people empower each and every day, and they continue to suffer. Mr. Comey don't have to be president of Liberia. He only doing it because what he accomplished, he want to help our country to move forward. The man had told the Liberian people time and over again that as president, he don't want no pay. Matter of fact, the presidential convoy, that no car, what they got, the president, when he got millions of guys in your convoy, you say you will reduce it. Okay? He don't want any of those things. He don't want to benefit nothing. He will do the job for the Liberian people free of charge. What more the Liberian people want? When Ebola came, while people were running away, Mr. Comey left from here. He put medical supply on plane and took it to Liberia to help with the Ebola crisis. When the COVID-19 business happened, Mr. Comey again got medical supply, took it to Liberia. Even in Lofa County, Vonjama, the referral hospital in Vonjama, Mr. Comey took medical supply there. He paid some of the nurses so that the hospital can shut down. My people, what more you want? How much more you want this one man to do? Because you want to make a wrong decision? Okay? So the truth of the matter is Mr. Comey is the best person today. He was yesterday, the day before, and even tomorrow he will still be. So you stop making excuses and do the right thing. Thank you so much, General, for taking my call.
Thank you very much. And that was the voice of Joseph Conto. And for those of you who listening, and the thing is that you will not distract us. And sometimes when you talk about a gay, it just look foolish. And what I'm going to be doing now, not to waste time, I think it's an insult when you asking such a question, unless maybe you're from somewhere. But again, I will play the tape. I understand what Julius is saying, that we play this tape. But the thing is that why are we so adamant? Why Liberians, people who ask these questions, is just for distraction's sake.
I invented it and I stuck it on Ellis Cumming and it's stuck. Shit. It's stuck. Today did I get to stay on Ellis Cumming? It was something I invented. And the way I did it, I called somebody from Atlanta, where you are living. So I created a story and I called the person and attached the person name to it. The person is a big librarian guy too. You say, yeah, my man, I will tell you the truth. So I use that person as a reference, that information. So that's what we did for Josh Weir to get him to where he is.
Okay, you see, when he was frustrated, that is how he started to explain. But in real life, if Alex Cummings was a bad guy who want to pay debt, that what they call defamation of character is one of the biggest crimes. You will spend everything that he ever worked for, he will spend it. But Alex Cummings will not go after him. You know, that's what we're good at in Liberia. Even right in Liberia, we'll do the same thing. Lie on people. We give false information. By the time you see John Brown, from the way he speaks, will just give you something. And this same Unity Party government was the same party that was trying to push gay rights in Liberia. And we oppose it. We saw Madam Salif's son. Everybody knew he was a gay. The Liberian people accused Darius Dillon hanging out with him, and the people felt like they were going out too. But nobody can call Darius Dillon gay. We saw the Minister of Education, Honor Ellen Johnson. They see United Party right now, they got a lot of gays and lesbians in there. But you just look at somebody because he spoke English. This is a lifestyle I'm struggling with. Why should two men marry? This is what I can't understand. This is a lifestyle I'm struggling with. Why two's only to be bluffing? It's something like that. This is a lifestyle I'm struggling with. Why Liberian people are corrupt? That mean I'm corrupt. That's on English. And we sit there. Yeah, a man who been married for over almost 45 years. 45 years, 2 kids, 5 grandkids. For the kind of position Mr. Cummings held in this country, if he was a gay, he was never going to hide it. Because in America, trust me, they will go after you, you will come out of the closet. But because we like to be too soft on Liberians, because we love to be soft, it's not part of our nature to say, okay, man, no. Anybody say that in my muffin, go spend time? That was something I can cut people off when you ask such a question. How many times he will be explaining to you? And why someone can let him explain what to you? He have gone on every platform and asking the same question. Now I know what I'm going to be doing now. Since you want an explanation, I know exactly what I'm going to be doing. Because people who ask such a question, you're not going to support Mr. Cummings. There's no way you can get 98% or 90% or 100% in politics. 50 plus 1 is what you're looking for. So now I know you're not going to support Alex Cummings. You asking such a question, we're going to cut you off. We'll just cut you off. There's no way. I can't convince you. I can't tell because they say, look, let me give you the story before I close up. It was a tiger and a donkey. They were sitting in a park. The donkey said, the grass is blue. The tiger said, no, man, the grass is green. The donkey said, no, the grass blue. He said, no, man, stop it, man. You look at the green thing. So they went to the lion. The lion said, what happened? He said, no, that the donkey, I'm trying to educate him, telling that the grass is green. He said, the grass is blue. Then the donkey said, yeah, chief, don't mind it, man. The grass is blue. So the lion looked at the tiger for long and to the tiger said, tiger, you are wrong. The grass is blue. So the donkey started jumping over the place. So the tiger mad. So the lion said, let me tell you, why waste yourself time on a dummy, a donkey, someone who cannot think, and you know what you are saying is truth, and you still wasting your time on him? That time you took, you're supposed to do something different. So if some of them say that this is it, just let them go. Let them go. Let them go. There are other people who are listening. And like the man, thank you, and thanks, Alex, for sending that number. The man who called, and I'm happy you say we make your day. My name is Munel Kishen. He voted for Unity Party. He understands he voted for Unity Party. If every Liberian could speak it's like that guy, he said, I got a construction company. I can't even get a job. I can't even get a contract. How would that man get a contract when Sir Joseph got a contract? How you expect that man to get a contract when Thomas Fala get a contract? That young man, that ordinary man would not get a contract. Or he's voted, he voted for Mr. Boaka. But he said, let Mr. Cummings do X, Y, Z. That is where now I will explain to him. Individual do not develop country. Mr. Cummings is a humanitarian. He have done a lot. It might not be you, but he have done for a lot of people. He can't help everybody, but as president, he will make it his duty that every Liberian with a business will have the privilege to do business in Liberia. It will be, he always said this. He said, no offense to foreigners, but it should be Liberia first. Mr. Cummings said it all day. No offense to foreigners, but it should be Liberia first. If we don't have nobody in Liberia, then we can look for somebody. But you can't take all the contracts again because one Liberian man are corrupt, so the other Liberian man can do it. That is why I behind Ellis Cummings. That is why I support him. Some of the things that he said he will do and how he will do it. No politician can tell us how they will do it. They only can say, we will do this, but they can't tell you how they're going to do it. So tomorrow, we'll have another beautiful day. Today is Sunday. I'm getting ready to come go to church. Some of you people are in church already. And for those of you in church, listen, you don't have to go to church to know God. You can be anywhere and know God, but always be a good person. Matthew 5:8, blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God. So I love my country, and I don't know about you, but I love Liberia. And as long as I love Liberia, I will love the people of Liberia. So that is why I'm doing this thing. I'm not doing it for nothing else. And we got a long way to go. I don't know tomorrow, but tomorrow, if anything happens, somebody will look at my children and say, yes, we saw your father talking. Maybe I might not live to see 2029. Maybe I might not live to see anything. But what can you do? That is why one of my favorite quotes by Albert Payne, they say, whatever you do for yourself, it will die with you. If you only concentrate on yourself, when you die, you die. Your education, your degree, your whatsoever is gone. But whatever you do for others and the world as a whole will remain as immortal. The good things that I will do, people will understand it and will live on forever. Yeah, Julius, you want to say something, eh? Julius? Oh, damn, my phone gone dead. Anyway, guys, my phone gone dead, and Lofa just called me. And well, Lofa is saying the key already. I don't know why you want to come up. But anyway, y'all have a beautiful Sunday. As usual, this is the General. I will always be, and I will speak truth to power. Tuzon, And Alex, I want to say thanks for the time. And you can just do your own prayer by yourself. And Tuesday, you can have your morning service in your studio there. You have a beautiful day. And to my man, retired captain, I want to say good morning to everyone who called. I want to say thanks for participating. And those of you online who making comments, that's your right to speak out to whatever. You can go ahead and say what you want to say, but it is your right, and it's my right too. So let us have a good time, and thanks for now.
The general says, Liberians, our youth are not criminals. They are our future. They are our precious jewels. One nation, one people, united we stand, divided we fall. It's time to rise and save our generation. Drug-free Liberia, let us stand as one. Help our sons and daughters before their lives are gone. Pastors, leaders, governments hear the cry. Too many young people falling every day and night. One love, one love, one love, one love. Around the streets, what do we see? Young people crying for opportunity. Some lost in drugs, some lost in pain, trying to survive through the struggle and rain. That boy on the corner could be my brother. That young girl suffering could be your mother. That drug affected man is somebody there. So why do we judge instead of showing care? We cannot sit and pretend we don't know, while the future of Liberia slowly falls below. The youth are tools, precious and bright. They need direction, love and light. Community leaders, where do we stand? Pastors and teachers, let us join hands. Government leaders, let the people cry. Save our children before another dies. Stop putting politics inside this fight. Drugs destroy both day and night. Let's go after dealers poisoning our land and help the victims rise again and stand. JMD, oh! Drug-free Liberia.